A few months later, after making this video, we have some breaking news to go over today. That's right, the Saks Fifth Avenue store located in downtown San Francisco, California, which this store since July of 2024 is operated by appointment only. This store will now be closing. So the news doesn't come as a surprise. First of all, you got the merger with Neiman Marcus. That is number one. So very sad that this store is closing, but doesn't come as a surprise. I kind of knew that this store was on its way out. I mean, there's no way that you operate a department store by appointment only. That's probably the most ridiculous thing I've heard. So the news doesn't come as a surprise at all. It's a shame because this is a really nice looking Saks Fifth Avenue store. Um, I know, unfortunately, a lot of the crime in San Francisco definitely ultimately was the ultimatum and ultimately the big decision of why this Saks is going to be closing. That's first off. Second off, reduced hours where you're only open Tuesday through Saturday, which obviously not being open on a weekend day is usually not good. And then secondly, too, we get to the Saks Fifth Avenue San Francisco website about the store. This is the only Saks Fifth Avenue department store right now in the United States of America to operate by appointment only. The smaller stores don't count because they were never full-line Saks stores, so this was another red flag. And yeah, this is an article. Saks Fifth Avenue announced it's closing its iconic Union Square in San Francisco next month. Company said the store will close 10. A Saks Fifth Avenue sign in downtown is shown on Sunday, May 7, 2024. The company said in a statement on Wednesday in writing a report, while we saw meaningful engagement and success through our appointment-only format, we have made this decision as part of our integration process as we focus long-term growth. We look forward to serving the Bay Area at the Neiman Marcus in San Francisco, Neiman Marcus Palo Alto, the Fifth Avenue Club Palo Alto, Saks.com, and NeimanMarcus.com. So obviously probably the merger played a huge part in this Saks closing. Honestly, I don't know how much longer the Neiman Marcus has because I'm sure Hudson's Bay will probably look to close that too. A lot of department stores have been exiting San Francisco. I'm not sure if Macy's ended up closing the store. I think they did. Bloomingdale's ended up closing the store. So I mean, honestly, it's only a matter of time before Saks pulls the plug on Neiman in San Francisco. But the news doesn't come as a surprise at all. Obviously, so what's interesting about this particular store closing was the people that were working inside the store last year got laid off. So this layoff sort of thing for this Saks store will be a lot easier now because now they're only laying off the people that were doing the appointment things. I don't know. I think this whole thing was silly. So now that Hudson's Bay is just literally just putting this to bed, it's honestly for the better. This wasn't really a great store for them. The crime definitely doesn't help in San Francisco, so it doesn't come as a surprise that they are actually closing this store. So it's not really unfortunate because a lot of it had to do with the city leadership. That probably ultimately was the ultimatum. I mean, there are a lot of factors you have to understand here. Reduced hours, Tuesday to Saturday, and appointment only, and you're only utilizing 10 to 20% of the store. That just doesn't work. I mean, imagine if they did that in New York City, and New York City is full of department stores. I mean, there's not a lot of department stores in Manhattan. There's definitely some that have closed, but you could walk into Macy's, you could walk into both Bloomingdale stores, the one at 59th Street and the one in Soho, and then you got the Saks flagship on the East Coast in New York City near the near Rockefeller Center, and then you got Bergdorf Goodman. So, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that it's happening and that they're now going to close the store. I knew this was not going to fly. It didn't even make it a year. I mean, yeah, it made it a couple of months, sure, but I mean, it was inevitable that this wasn't going to last, and it looks like that prediction I made last year was pretty correct. So, anyways, I wish nothing but the best for the people that will be out of a job, the ones that at least are still within the store doing the appointments. And that's pretty much it. Link to the website will be in the description below, in addition to the MSN article that will be in the description below. So, anyways, guys, thank you again. And the final day of operation for the store, I'm sorry, before I forget, is Saturday, May 10th, 2025, which really they're just going to do appointments between now and May because you can't just walk into the store because, it's not a normal department store operation, which is kind of sad because it really just loses the lust. I mean, it's really just a place to go in to have an appointment. I mean, my God, imagine having someone escort you. I mean, I don't know. Look, I get it for the smaller, like, non-big department stores. I get why that they do it for that, and that's okay. Hey, they have to keep the merchandise safe in the store, but my God, I have never seen something more ridiculous in my life where you had to have an appointment just to go into a department store. Never heard something more ridiculous in life. It's definitely optional. Listen, if you need that shopping experience, if you need that chauffeur around the department store, by all means, I'm not disagreeing with anybody at that point. But the fact that you make a department store by appointment only, what's the point of even having the location at the end of the day? Just saying, because it's a lot of square footage. It's one thing if you do it in a little house thing, and that's okay, that's understandable, but not for a big department store like this. So the writing was on the wall for the store, and the Neiman Marcus merger just reaffirmed that. And honestly, I pretty much see Neiman Marcus also pulling out of San Francisco as well. So again, it's just very sad, and that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching. Links will be in the description below, and that will be it.